Alright, we have TheViper over here playing as Persians and the colour yellow, and over here we have Jordan also playing as Persians and the colour red. If you can't tell already, the map is a mega random version. It is actually the ultra random, I think it's version 4 map pack. So we'll start speeding it up and we'll watch. So clear observations from the full map already. Not a lot of wood around, and also keeping the area very, very open. So going to be extremely hard to wall off to protect your economies, and accidentally leaving a house there by the looks of it. And there we go, so he's noticed. And going straight over to lumber camp. Yep, there we go. So lumber camp coming up there, lumber camp coming up at around the same time there. So both players all working on sheep, obviously going to be wanting to lure their boar in soon, finding one there and the other over there, as well as his deer patch. And berry bushes. So what do we have layout wise? Gold and stone fairly close together, so if we can get a TC up between them, he should be pretty much right off. And scouting Jordan down here right now. As you can see, scouting's area there. Finding his ally this early already is, well, enemy, opponent, this early is already good. And Jordan as well is scouting the Viper about now as well. So putting a barracks up there, which means that we can be going for a drosh there, and Jordan over here in the point lead at the moment, only by a few points, and Viper just taking over there. Could be his military count. More houses coming up down here, finishing with the second ball there, and second ball already in for the Viper. Militia being created right about now, and getting this amount of militia out as well, it means he has not done loom. And hunting boar without loom can be very dangerous, as you can see there, low HP, and if it's laggy at all, you don't want to do that. Jordan coming in and seeing the barracks right now, which means he can be expecting a drush right now. As you can see, he's just pretty much saying there, he's noticed it, your drush isn't going to be effective. Down here, though, Jordan actually has his own barracks up right about now as well, and it's just expelled these militia here. So he's going to be coming up here and trying to get some harassment in, while the Viper is down here trying to get some harassment in. And transferring most villages there to wood, as you can see. Has quite a low wood count, which means he's going to have trouble getting farms up. Over here, though, it looks like he might not be quick enough to rebuild this. Not quick enough to rebuild that though, so he could potentially be in trouble right now. Has done loom though, so he's alright. If that scout ran in, that would have been able to get that. Over this side here, it looks like the Viper has actually lost a villager over here, and it looks like it was just boxed in by some militia. Especially because villagers won't attack on their own, that makes it extremely difficult. And going for the lumber camp now, if he takes that down, that's 100 wood. But being repaired there, so it doesn't look like it's going to go down. But over here, these militia and scout just continually harassing on this side over here. As you can see, villager taking on this militia here, obviously on stand ground, otherwise the other one would have actually got into it as well. Both on very low HP at this time, so they can both be taken out by one villager, I'd say. Palisade here, going for the palisade again, trying to keep his opponent over here rebuilding. So these villagers won't be working as hard as they should be. So some good harassment coming in from both players, especially drushing. Drushing is extremely hard to do when, and well, not extremely hard to do, but extremely hard to get it right. And obviously going to lose that one there. Oh, lost a villager there. That's not good. Lost a villager, that's not good at all. Archer coming out there for Jordan. So that means the Viper's going to want to get right out of there until he does a man-at-arms research, or, well, until he can't really do much else. So the Viper up by about 200 points right now. Well, probably less than 200, probably about 100 points, depending on, of course, what he's building. But going to Castle Age already. Jordan 23, nearly in Castle Age as well, so going to be looking at quite a big Castle Age, I would say, considering both players have pretty much just got to this stage. They've taken a long time in Feudal, which is natural when you see a fast Castle Age. But trying to do that, it means that they're going to be better set up for Castle Age at this point. So as soon as they come in, they'll be able to plonk down some town centres. And what do we got? I bet you Knight right there. Yep, Knight coming out there, and it is going to be able to kill all that militia by itself. There we go, quite easily there. very, very easily. So that is some knights in play for Jordan. That town centre coming up there. Have a mill down over here. Can't see another town centre coming up at the moment. What do we got? Viper, another town centre yet? No, but doing the smart thing after seeing those knights and going straight to camels. Very smart play. Especially with camels getting that big advantage there. And as you can see, walling down here to force his opponent to come past this town centre here. Forcing him to come past there means that if they get into his base like here, they will already be extremely hurt. And using that camel to its full advantage there. Being chased back to the base here, obviously going to want to get to this watchtower or the town centre. Still 2 town centres there for Jordan by the looks of it. Doesn't look like the Viper's got one out yet though. I would expect one to come up around here very, very shortly. Swap over to the Viper. Only on 85 stone still, so obviously here trying to mine that bit of stone to try and get that town centre up. Obviously this tower here would have been the cost-worthy thing. There we go, so that's the second town centre coming up there. Jordan, how much stone do you have? None. And there we go, so that's the third town centre there up for Jordan. And here come some camels. Just inside Jordan's fog there, so we should be able to know they're here, and monks. Viper not knowing a lot still, knowing there is a town centre there. Hasn't seen the one down over here, however this farm here could provoke that. And one town centre there, do we have another one yet? Doesn't look like he's gone for a third yet. These camels though being extremely helpful in the way he's playing. Camels coming around the back here by the looks of it, I would say, and killing off 1-2 villages there by the looks of it. And Jordan looks like he's still scouting the map. Yeah, he's got, well, both players do have quite a good fix on the map. They have as much as they need at any rate. Jordan is still expanding out on this side over here, building up a market, obviously going to want to be trading some resources then. So 3 town centres still, I believe, using quite a few knights and camels there, of course being able to cross the map extremely easily, get away from his opponent and just get in some general harassment. Continuing to scout his base here, always a good move, continue to scout as much as possible so you can see what's coming and what they've actually got in their base. Nothing worse than going into something unprepared. So that is the third town centre down here, claiming this set of trees here, which is very smart to do. Claiming this bit of forestation means that he's going to have that little bit extra forward base coming up for the Viper right now. Down by 300 points, but looks like he has quite a big military lead. Jordan 23 there, and the Viper there. Looks like Jordan's got the military lead as well. However, having mostly cavalry units, these pikemen are going to absolutely destroy them. Monks as well, extremely smart unit to be using already. And Jordan again being proactive and continuing to scout the map, finding this bit of forestation and noticing that the Viper is down over here. Viper coming in through here, trying to get some harassment in, and fending these knights off here with all these spears, or pikemen I should say, be correct. Siege workshop coming up there. More barracks there, and he's going to be trying to take out this town centre by the looks of it. Town centre is doing quite a bit of damage to those rams. And these villagers obviously coming out here to try and kill the rams, but these pikemen are going to be doing quite a bit of damage. You might lose some villagers here. And bring in camels as well, whether or not that was smart the way he played that. Came straight in with camels, killed the ram, came straight out, and rebuilding that town centre there, so basically he's accomplished nothing. Viper losing this wood source here, very important to keep their wood up on this map. As we can see again, losing this one over here. Barracks coming up here, and town centre looks like it's going to be doing quite a bit of damage. And losing most of these knights here by the looks of it. One more. There we go, so one more knight down. However, Jordan has been getting in an acceptable amount of harassment, that's probably the best word to use. This town centre here, lots of pikes there from Jordan, coming in with these camels as well. Surprised he hasn't, there we go, so going straight for the ram there. And looks like this town centre will stay up. Especially if that ram running under harassment. So, Jordan expanding out on this side over here now. Viper's claimed most of this part of the map here. Jordan most of this part here. So at the moment it does look like though Jordan has expanded out the most, It does look like he's got the higher economy, 153 pop compared to 111. So 40 population down there for the Viper. So that explains the score difference there. As well as I believe Jordan's been continually scouting the map at the moment. He has fallback options. The Viper has not been. But over here, healing up his units. And this knight over here just slowly hacking away at this lumber camp until this pikeman comes over and kills it. So just looking at both players' economies right now, I can say another town centre coming up there, good plan. But I can say that Jordan has a far superior economy at this stage. So Viper up here with his castle, more and more villages being put onto these wood. As you can see, he's extremely low on wood compared with other resources. Food, he's got enough continuous considering he's just constantly creating villages. And, alright, so Jordan's just gone to the Imperial Age then, which means he's going to have access to trebuchets and elite war elephants and whatnot. Whether or not he'll be using elite war elephants, I can't say. I wouldn't say so at this point. I could expect quite a few knights, lots of pikes it seems, because Persians, of course, being a cavalry civilization, it's just natural to counter them with halberdiers. Rams as well, I'd expect these rams to be upgraded. And I might keep that there just to see if he upgrades it. But lots of knights being created there for the Viper, or camels. I would expect knights at this stage though, so we'll be able to upgrade them to paladins quite soon. Capture rams, so that's the upgrade done just then. And trebuchets are being created and put on this castle here. Trebuchet, of course, are being created in retaliation, and being able to see all these spears here now. Now, basically, it comes down to luck with trebuchet fights. About who can hit who. Of course, Hunnish, sorry, I'm just going to say Hunnish, I don't know if that's correct or not, but Hunnish trebuchets, of course, are a lot more accurate, and it looks like this castle is going to go down. Castle is down, so the Viper now has an extremely open economy, and cavalry archers coming in from this side here, so going to be able to pick off quite a few of these villages. And I hear a monk. Someone just got a few conversions. I'm going to expect it to be Jordan at this stage, because I know he has monks. I don't know if the Viper's even built monks at this stage. Alright, rebuilding that trebuchet, playing dirty now. We have Cavalier coming in, trying to kill off these trebuchets. However, with that amount repairing, I don't think he's going to get it. Light cavalry coming through here, just trying to keep this economy just suppressed. It's probably the best word for it. So Cavalier there, going down, we'll see, is he doing Paladin? No Paladin research that I can see being done yet. So, at this stage, let's have a look. Jordan's taken over most of the map at this stage, just keeping the Viper in this little box at this stage, and just harassment coming in from all sides. Losing a lot of villages, only on 165 population now, compared to Jordan at the 200, so Jordan is maxed on population at this stage. So, using scorpions against all these halberdiers, extremely smart idea. However, you are going to need to mass them or protect them with this castle here for it to be effective. Jordan continuing to come in from this side here, and it looks like that's going down. Looks like this side over here is going, and Jordan is putting up a castle that was extremely close to going down. If that trebuchet stayed up a bit longer, that would have gone down. But castle coming up here, so this is pretty much going to seal. He's losing this access to this gold here, these trees here. He's slowly getting harassed over here, has no idea how he's going to hold this area here. And at this point, Jordan's got complete map control. He's up by 4,000 points, and honestly, this town centre is going down. There's nothing he can do about it. Anything that comes in to try and defend it is going to be just attacked by this castle. Mining camp coming up, so Jordan stealing the gold here, very smart idea. And the Viper, good game right there. As you can see, he was winning, he was held in this area here, constant harassment coming in from absolutely everywhere. Stables being created down here as well, so he could come in through this side and just harass this side as well. So he made a good choice there. Thanks for watching, remember to comment, rate and subscribe.